Hello guys, welcome back again to Vance Empire TV. Naendeleaje guys? How is your festivities going along? How's your festivities taking you along? Guys, tuendelee kuchambua katiba. Najua wase wengi wametulia hapo mitaani, wengine wale wamejipanga wameenda either Mombasa kuenjoy. Some kama kitambo wameenda ushago, rural areas kutembelea familia na kupatana pia na wengine huko. Wengine najinais tu huko mitaani huko Kanairo. So all in all, hiyo ni maisha. So mimi kazi yangu hapa kuwachanua kuhusu katiba yetu ya Kenya. So leo tunaendelea na kuchambua katiba. Tunaingia chapter 6, which talks about leadership. As I told you last time, leo we tackle chapter 6, leadership and integrity. Guys, hii ni short, dakika kidogo sana, I'll be through with it. Niwaache muendelee na holiday. Okay, acha tuangalie kidogo what leadership and integrity talks about in our 2010 constitution. Okay, let's go straight into it. Responsibilities of leadership. Authority assigned to a state officer. Let's see, under the authority assigned to a state officer is a public trust to be exercised in a manner that consistent with the purposes and objects of this constitution, demonstrates respect for the people, brings honor to the nation and dignity to the office, and promotes public confidence in the integrity of the office, and vests in the state officer the responsibility to serve the people rather than the power to rule them. The guiding principles of leadership and integrity include selection on the basis of personal integrity, competence, and sustainability, or election in free and fair elections, objectivity and impartiality in decision making, and in ensuring that decisions are not influenced by nepotism, favoritism, either improper motives or corrupt practices. Okay, this one. Hii point, hii huwa wanaenda against, wengi, most of the leaders wale tuko nao Kenya, elected leaders, most of them they go against because most of them they practice all these qualities. All of them, you talk about nepotism, favoritism, for instance, other improper motives, and corrupt practices. Well, hapa hata tuseme and you've heard kwanza kwa corrupt practices. This is like all of them, Mtu anachaguliwa tu, ulikuwa mzuri, mtu amenyenyekea, akikuja akikampaign, mkamchagua, akifika kule bungeni sasa nageuka na kuwa mtu mwingine different. So I don't know what happens there watu wakiingia parliament. I think one of these fine days, I'll also try, I'll vie so that I go and experience what normally happens. Either I change it for good, ama iendelee kuwa story kama kawaida kama wengine tu, So this one, kuna shida kwa hii nepotism, favoritism, and other improper motives or corrupt practices. Let's continue guys. Hii katiba inasema hii maneno yote, sio mimi. I'm just passing the information the way it is. Selfless service based solely on the public interest, demonstrated by honesty in the execution of public duties and the declaration of any personal interest that may conflict with public duties. Accountability to the people and to the public for decisions and actions, and discipline and commitment in service to the people. Okay, oath of office of state officers. Mara nyingi mmeona wakati all these public leaders, public elected leaders wanachaguliwa, there is that oath of office that they normally take. So iko kwa katiba pia, and then mbele pia kutakuwa na hiyo oath vile huwa wanaisoma kwa hii katiba tu mbele nitaisoma. There is a chapter that talks all about these ones. Okay, let's see what it says. Before assuming a state office, before assuming a state office, acting in a state office, or performing any functions of state office, a person shall take and subscribe the oath or affirmation of office in the manner and form prescribed by the third schedule or under an act of parliament. Okay. Conduct of state officers. A state officer shall behave whether in public and official life, in private life, or in association with other persons in a manner that avoids any conflict between personal interest and the public or official duties, compromising any public or official interest in favor of a personal interest, or demeaning the office the officer holds. A person who contravenes Clause 1 or Article 76, 77, or 78 as of Article 2 shall be subjected to the applicable disciplinary procedure for the relevant office and may, in accordance with the disciplinary procedure referred to in paragraph A, be dismissed or otherwise removed from office. A person who has been dismissed or otherwise removed from office for contravention of the provisions specified in Clause 2 is disqualified from holding any other state office. Financial probability of state officers. Let's see this article, what it says. A gift or donation to a state officer on a public or official occasion is a gift or donation to the Republic and shall be delivered to the state unless exempted under an act of parliament. A state officer shall not maintain a bank account outside Kenya except in accordance with an act of parliament, or seek or accept a personal loan or benefit in circumstances that compromise the integrity of the state officer. Restriction or activities of state officers. A full-time state officer shall not participate in any other gainful employment. Any appointed state officer shall not hold office in a political party. A retired state officer who is receiving pension from public funds shall not hold more than 2 concurrent remunerative positions as chairperson, director or employee of a company owned or controlled by the state or a state organ. A retired state officer shall not receive remuneration from public funds other than as contemplated in Clause 3. Let's see the other article, Article 78, citizenship and leadership. A person is not eligible for election or appointment to a state office unless the person is a citizen of Kenya. Okay, that one you understand, guys. You have to be a citizen of Kenya for you to be eligible for election or appointment to a state office. Okay, this is Article 2. A state officer or a member of the defense forces shall not hold dual citizenship. Clause 1 and 2 do not apply to judges and members of commission or any person who has been made a citizen of another country by operation of that country's law without ability to opt out. Article 79 talks of legislation to establish the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission. Parliament shall enact legislation to establish independent Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, which shall be and have the status and power of commission under Chapter 15 for purposes of ensuring compliance with and enforcement of the provision of this chapter. Article 80 talks of legislation on leadership. Parliament shall enact legislation establishing procedures and mechanisms for the effective administration of this chapter, prescribing the penalties in addition to the penalties referred to in Article 75 that may be imposed for a contravention of this chapter, providing for the application of this chapter with the necessary modifications to public officers, and making any other provision necessary for ensuring the promotion of the principles of leadership and integrity referred to in this chapter, and the enforcement of this chapter. Guys, that comes to the end of chapter 6 that we have just learned about, which talks of leadership and integrity. Yeah, maybe ilikuwa short, ilikuwa a bit short. So that is it. Tumesha cover that one, leadership and integrity. So once again, thank you for those ambao mmesha subscribe already. Wale hamja subscribe, yeah, just hit that subscription button, iko hapo chini ya video, yeah. Kutap tu umesubscribe, just like that. So as you watch, already umesubscribe, and you comment as well for any video, you comment to any video you've watched in this channel, guys. I thank you all once again. Happy festivities, yeah? Happy festivities. Hii ni wakati wa Christmas na mwaka mpya pia tunangoja Mungu atuvushe. Happy festivities once again from Governor. This is Vance Empire TV. Bye guys. See you in the next one.